Tonight, part of Denver Mayor Mike Johnston's homelessness plan is meeting some resistance.
So let's begin with some context here. Last month, City Council approved $7 million to build 200 tiny homes. They're made of pallets. The homes are prefabricated, will be placed in 3 micro communities as soon as November. And now people who live near these proposed micro community sites are speaking out and sharing their concerns.
Denver 7's Brandon Richards spoke with people in one Southwest Denver neighborhood where the city wants to build a micro community there. And they tell us they fear they're being left out of the discussion.
We believe we now have a path to deliver 1,000 units of housing.
It's been just under 2 weeks since Denver Mayor Mike Johnston released a preliminary list of sites where he wants to build micro communities of tiny homes to house people experiencing homelessness. One site would go here on this strip of land owned by CDOT at Iliff and Santa Fe in Southwest Denver's Overland Park neighborhood.
It's very understandable because people's experiences with the homeless have been so mixed.
Jack Unruh is co-president of the neighborhood association and also someone sympathetic to the plight of the homeless.
Homelessness in general is a failure of the way we've organized our society and our economy.
He believes the mayor's plan could work.
I think many of the neighborhood leaders and community leaders are supporting the general direction that he's taking.
Well, this alley I'm standing in is all that separates several homes from the property where the city wants to build the micro community. And as you can imagine, many neighbors have concerns. Unlike Jack, they didn't have anything nice to say about the mayor's plan when I knocked on their doors. Many of them too afraid to speak on camera, saying they don't want to make a big ruckus. And some feared retaliation. But they're all worried about crime and drug use, which they say they've seen before when other homeless people lived at the site. Still, others in the neighborhood told me they feel a responsibility to help, but they want more information.
We can't all be for progress, but not in my backyard. There still has to be some effort from the community, from every community. And I think really we just need more information, more tangible facts to work with.
The mayor's office says the proposed sites were chosen due to their proximity to transit, access to utilities, and distance from schools, among other reasons. They say homes will arrive in November and the first units ready for move-in in December. In Denver, Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
And right now, Mayor Johnston is hosting another town hall to answer questions about his micro-community plan. The town hall is taking place at the Dumb Friends League located at 2080 South Quebec, and it lasts until 7.
And digging deeper here, a preliminary list of the potential micro-community sites for people experiencing homelessness is sparking additional concerns because of their proximity to historically underserved communities. This map showing the eligible locations identified by the mayor's office follow along what is called the inverted L. That refers to areas largely home to Denver's Black and Latino residents. We recently spoke with a representative of the Latino United Neighborhood Association about the concerns they have with the plan.
That they are concerned about being moved into industrial areas, places that are away from their communities. And of course, we have the concern where poverty gets concentrated in Black and brown neighborhoods. There's this myth that just because you're poor, you all should be huddled together. And in actuality, when you integrate people into the neighborhood is where we see better outcomes.
Developing micro-communities is one step, just one, in the mayor's plan. His administration is continuing to purchase old hotels to repurpose into housing. Now, most recently, the Stay Inn and Best Western in Central Park.